Hurken ook trap sonsen. Trap sonsen, trap dansen. Toen is ons de hoekje door het land. Daar is dood en door het amor daar.
What's up, people? Adam Hunter here. I am at the House of Comedy in Minnesota all week. I want to thank our sponsor, Speedweed. Marijuana is legal in California. Get it delivered right to you. Speedweed. Go to @Speedweed. Follow them. Tell them how much you like them. Follow them on Twitter, Instagram. They got everything. They got marijuana. They got edibles. They got vape pens. They got CBD oil. They have THC sex lube. All kinds of great stuff. Highly recommend it. Okay, go to Speedweed. Don't go to the dispensary. Don't leave your house. Get it delivered. You get pizza delivered. You get Chinese food delivered. Your time is valuable, all right? Go to speedweed.com. Today I'm bringing you a special MMA Roasted Podcast exclusively on Rockfin, ROKFIN/Adam Hunter with Jason Mayhem Miller, who just called me from jail. He's getting out in July. He's got a lot to say. I hope you enjoy. Endorse me. Tell all your friends. Endorse me on Rockfin, ROKFIN.com/Adam Hunter. You get exclusive content from Ben Askren, from Nick Diaz, from all kinds of, from Izzy Martinez. So check it out. Rockfin.com/Adam Hunter. What's up, people? Baseball season is in full swing, and placing a wager on baseball has never been more exciting than with betonline.ag. This week, the Cubs are playing the Pirates, and the Marlins are playing the Nationals. Guess what? Because you're a loyal listener of MMA Roasted and CLNS Media, we are giving you an extra 50% added onto your sports betting bankroll when you go to clnsmedia.com/winning and use code CLNS50. The best part is the bonus will be added onto your balance within seconds. Yes. Again, support our podcast by going to clnsmedia.com/winning and use the code CLNS50. Also, a minimum deposit of $25 is required for the bonus, and please see BetOnline's general rules for additional terms and conditions regarding bonuses. Check it out. BetOnline.ag. It is the best. Let's talk to Mayhem. I'm talking to Jason Mayhem Miller, the Jailhouse Podcast. Jason, you getting out July, right?
Yeah, what's going on in the real world, though, bro? Like, there's nothing exciting going on here, man. But so, I'd rather hear about.
What is your day like, though, for real?
Oh,
this call will be recorded and monitored.
Well, it's being recorded and monitored all the time. I hang out with psychopaths, car thieves, murderers, and you'd be surprised at how nice gentlemen that they are.
Really?
Well, I mean, especially when they're scared of you.
Yeah. I mean, they all know. Did they watch you from Bully Beatdown? Did they say, hey, man, or did they watch you from UFC or from?
Well, yeah, these guys. That's the funny thing is all the cops know me, but it's weird because I still get respect with the criminals. So, I'm in a strange place where I get respect from the cops, but still get respect from the criminals because they know that I ain't no snitch or no, I ain't on their team. I ain't on nobody's team. I'm on my team.
You're on your team. Do they ever want to talk fighting with you?
Well, the funny thing about that is that, they say, like, you're supposed to just beat up the first guy, on the first day. I found that if you just stick their head in the toilet in front of everybody.
Did you really do that for real?
I mean, allegedly. Remember, this phone call is recorded.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean, that's, the word around the campfire is I gave you a damn epic swirly if you really want to get down.
I'll never forget that night you gave CB Dalloway in a fight.
Oh, yeah. A noogie? A noogie is a whole different level.
you might have been the first person to ever give someone a noogie. And then you blew out your ACL during the fight and kept trying to. Man, you had so much heart in that fight because you were fighting CB Dalloway. Your ACL was gone. And you still were. A lot of people just would have tapped or would have gave up. You kept fighting.
Well, the Miller family is well known for their brutal stick-to-itiveness. I mean, some would call it idiotic stick-to-itiveness, but, everybody's entitled to his opinion.
I mean, some would call it stalking, too. So that's. But that's
sorry?
Sorry.
Some would call it what?
Stalking. So, good joke.
Some would call it
stalking.
Retarded? What'd you...
Stalking. Retarded. Sure, why not? So,
topic?
Stalking. Anyway, so what I wanted to say was we always talk about fighting. Coming up this Saturday night, there's a lot of fights. Paulie Malignaggi is fighting bare-knuckle boxing against Artem Labov. Artem Labov is Conor McGregor's best friend. He was the guy that Khabib slapped that caused McGregor to get on an airplane to throw a dolly through a truck. And then Khabib jumped out of the octagon after he beat Conor. And actually that was Dylan Dennis, but he kind of started this whole thing. So when they were sparring, allegedly, McGregor beat up Paulie Malignaggi, and Paulie's really pissed and wants a rematch. So now he's fighting his best friend in bare-knuckle boxing.
God damn, that's a dramatic tale that you just unfolded for us. I'm telling you, that could be on Days of Our Lives, or maybe like General Hospital. That could be General Hospital if these dudes go shirtless and fight in an emergency room. I don't know. I feel like that definitely will sell the fight.
Yeah, well, they call Labov the greatest of all time, but it's like a joke because his record is 14-14.
He's the most average of all time.
Yeah, very much.
That's pretty badass. I mean, that's saying something, though. That means he fights everybody. He'll fight anybody.
Anybody. And he's got really short arms. That's the problem. But I think
short arms? And he's going to do bare-knuckle boxing? What the hell? I hope he got a thick head.
And also on the card, Chris Lieben is fighting Dakota Cochran.
Isn't Dakota Cochran the transsexual?
No, he's the guy that did gay porn in college.
Same difference, man. Come on. Hey, look, and don't judge the man for what he did in college.
No,
Lord knows what you did in college.
Did you ever go to college?
Yeah, I went to college to party. Obviously. Where did I go? USC.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, University of South Kakalaka. Raise up. I'm a Gamecock, fool. Yeah, I went to judo class. That was my, it was awesome. I threw people on their head. I choked out a guy from the Japanese Olympic team that year. And then I got kicked out. But, who's counting?
What's his name? Is now in the PFL, by the way, Ishii.
Ishii's where?
He's in the Professional Fighting League. He's fighting for the,
this call will be recorded and monitored.
Yeah, so talk about Ishii.
It used to be the WSOF, World Series of Fighting, and it became the PFL, Professional Fighting League. And now, and they have a season, and the winner.
I've heard they got a season.
Yeah, it's a season, and the winner gets $1 million.
Oh, that's pretty dope. But, I've heard good things about that. But, they just changed their name from bad to worse, didn't they? They might as well call it the Foo Fighting League because, the name is just gibberish, It's I can't even remember. You just told me 10 seconds ago, and I'm in a place with, I'm in a sensory deprivation chamber, and I still can't remember what you just told me. What is it called? The Professional
Fighting League.
Pillow Fighting League.
No, the Professional Fighting League, the PFL. Because
man, listen, when I hit the streets, bro, we're going to start a new one. We're going to call it Generic Fighting Company. And, we're just going to, and there's going to be no sponsors on the mat. There's going to be no, there's going to be no referee. There's just going to be a generic, fight. And, just the name of it. But Ishii, that's pretty badass, Olympic judo, but, badass. Who else, who's he going to fight, and who else is on the card? And, that seems pretty, it's not It's not before July, is it?
No, it's throughout the whole season. So like you have to win to qualify for the playoffs, and then once you're in the playoffs, you fight for the $1 million, which I think is better because at one point the WSOF was strange. They had two brothers fighting each other on one night.
Nice.
Then they had Nick Newell, who's great, but he has one arm, and then they had Matt Hamill on the same card, who was deaf, and then they had a guy that was a professional crime fighter at night, some guy from Seattle that would battle, and I am very close to MMA, but if I'm just a guy watching it through to the channels, I'm like, what the fuck's going on right now? What kind of week is this?
Man, Jiminy Christmas. I mean, next thing you know, we're going to have my friend Marlon jump out of his wheelchair and fight in the 125 division. Yeah, that you know what? Hats off, that kind of, the UFC stole all the fighters, the medium level fighters and everything, and so now we just got the weird, the guys who are too smart to fight in the UFC, and it's a really strange time.
For a lot of guys going over to ONE FC, Faze Northcutt went over there and got killed. And then Eddie Alvarez got beat in 1 minute over there. In one championship.
They got a pretty they got a big crew of badasses over there in ONE FC. I'm interested to see how that shapes out over there. But
and then last week in Bellator, Lyoto Machida knocked out Chael Sonnen. Stopped him, and then Chael retired.
Chael retired again. Well, that's a shame. But at the same time, I actually saw the advertisements for that in here. They for some reason we were on the right channel to see a Bellator preview, even though we don't get that damn channel. Mostly I just watch Ellen. And,
really?
Yeah, bro, Ellen, all the damn time. I mean, NBC propaganda is just permeating the jail system.
So do you have a cellmate?
Nah, they stopped that.
So you're by yourself.
I told you about the toilet situation.
And you're reading all day and working out all day?
Yeah, I read a lot, man. I read a lot. I read a lot of Oliver Sacks books about some, psychology and neurology and the connection between the two. So I find that very interesting. And I've read quite a bit of historical fiction type stuff. These guys are, hey man, keep it down! I'm on a fucking phone!
Hello?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
Jason, you're getting out in July, man. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I won't. These dudes are just getting their workout, and everybody's mad because I'm not running the workout like I usually do. I decided to go on your podcast today, so thanks very much for having me.
This call will be recorded and monitored.
Now, what do you miss the most about being because you've been in jail for a year. What do you miss the most?
Man, I don't know. It's strange. I'm my whole world has been muted a little bit, because like I said, it's kind of sensory deprivation in here. The thing I miss most, is the sun. I would say the sun, and the moon. Those two things. You guys take it for granted that you can see the sun. But I ain't seen it in so long that I'm just can't remember the exact beauty of it. Yeah, and that's one thing. Also, decent hamburger.
Yeah, decent hamburger.
Sex.
So, yeah, but don't you have a lot of big girls that have been writing you that can't wait to have sex with you?
Nah, I mean, yeah. But,
yeah, of course. You used to get the finest Asian girls I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I remember going to your birthday party, and there was 30 Asian girls, and you were like, that's Queen, and you're like, that's DJ, whatever, she's huge in Mongolia, and that's, I was like, what the fuck did I get that girl?
Yeah, that was a wild time. My birthday party, I remember that one. Oh my goodness. That was a.
But my favorite story ever is when you were fighting in Japan, and you said, well, you wanted Asian girls dress up as Japanese schoolgirls, and they got you.
Yeah, I requested that I have dancers that are dressed as Japanese schoolgirls, because that's kind of a fetish thing in America. So I was trying to give a good show, but something got lost in translation. So when we show up there, it's like 12 real Japanese schoolgirls, like 15 years old. And I was like, oh, what the hell did I do? And the worst part is my corner man was trying to bang them. I'm like, dude, these chicks are 14. But, I mean, little did I know, that's probably legal in Japan. Who knows? Maybe not.
Dude, that was crazy. And then when you had, what's his name as your corner?
This call will be recorded and monitored.
Who was reading the Bible the entire time during your fight?
Oh, yeah. Matt Horwitz, he's one of the greatest guys. He's one of the greatest fighters to ever pick up, put on the gloves and pick up the Bible. Because, as great a fighter as he is, man, as a corner man, whew, I mean, you know what? Praise Jesus, I didn't get injured at all in that fight. I mean, I was healthier coming out of the ring than going in, but I'd attribute that to him reading the Bible during the fight. What, I appreciate that. I just appreciate that he was there. At least he was there and not at a church service while I was in the ring.
When you look over and your corner's reading the Bible, what's going through your mind?
One corner? No. I looked over and I said, how much time? And one of my corner men said, what? And I was like, what do you mean? What other question would I be asking you? Bitch. And then Horwitz brings Psalms into the corner between rounds. I don't need Psalms. I need some water. Give me some water.
Oh my
God.
God.
Hey, look, it's the wild adventures of Mayhem Miller. Let me tell you.
You know when you come out though. When you come out in July, you got a fresh start. You got your wits. You seem like, I don't know what medication you're on, but it seems like it's like the right amount.
Yeah, it's finally working, right? I finally broke down and said, all right, I'll take my meds. So here I am.
You seem happier and better off. And I've known you for 10 years now? You seem this is the best I've ever heard from you, man.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of reasons that I got myself into this predicament. And if I could give any advice to anybody out there, is that the most important thing that you have in your life is your mental health. And so if you don't take care of that, here's where you end up, God bless you. Hey, man, it was really good talking to you, but they got to lock me down right now. They're going to count us. Good luck. All right?
Keep it up, man.
Have a great one.
I love you, buddy. I love you.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to the MMA Roasted Podcast. Check me out. I will be at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas Fight Week, July 1st to the 7th. Stratosphere in Las Vegas, UFC Fight Week, International Fight Week. Hit me up to get on the comp list, and I will get you comps. Also, check me out, adamhunter.com. Find out where I'm at. Thanks for listening to me and Mayhem. Take care. Have a great week.
Trap sonsen trap donsen Түүний сонсдог хөгжим дур булаан Даадаж дуулан дур булаа мууруулаа